The first element of this practice is the shamanic element, which is essentially about energetic transmission. For instance, if you look at this video of this scene right now, it probably looks like there's not very much going on at all. But what I am doing is connecting energetically and transmitting with anybody who's able to connect with me, anybody around me. Essentially, a shaman has developed abilities allowing him to teach by transmission and allowing to help support other people in their personal transformation process. The second element is the somatic movement practice. In somatic movement, we use sequences of breath, sound, movement, and touch to help start to unravel movement in the body. For instance, here we're starting to see movement starting to emerge in the body in a kind of very undulating way, and all we're really doing is making breaths and sounds with our mouth. And the movements that we're seeing emerging are these kind of really undulating, wave-like, flowing, rippling movements, which are very different from the linear movements that we generally experience in our bodies. And so what happens when we start to experience this is that our entire system has access to a lot more creativity, a lot more intelligence, and a lot more information, which can be very useful for our being to thrive. The key to this practice is the spontaneity of the movement. So when we start to experience rippling, pulsing, and all these kinds of undulations in a kind of very spontaneous and involuntary way, essentially we're starting to connect with Eros. So Eros and the orgasm then become the third element of this practice. The orgasm is essentially our direct link to the fields of energy which are the most potent fields available to us, to mankind. The more time we spend connecting to those fields of energy, the more we can transform, the more we can grow.